Students, in this video we will learn what types of the charts available in the Excel, and here what type of the charts we can make from given data. So we will learn here what types of the chart present here in the MS Excel, right? We will take one by one each and every chart. We will read, we will discuss about each and every chart one by one. So let us start. Here, various types of chart. Excel provides us with wide variety of charts. Let us study the commonly used chart in MS Excel, right? It means we have many options to create chart. We can use any required chart from the given options, and what types of the chart available here we will study here. So first one is column chart. Here you can see the column chart, and here the data has been represented in vertical columns. That is why this is known as column chart. It uses vertical bars or columns to display values over different categories and is used to show variation in values over time. This type of the chart is generally used to compare different values. You can easily depict the highest and lowest, also the intermediate values. It means this chart is used to compare the data, right? Compare the values with over the time, and here by watching this column chart we can easily find that which one is lower, which one is highest, which one are of intermediate. So this chart depicts very easily the variation in data, variation in values over time, right? Now next chart is bar chart, right? A bar chart is similar to the column chart, except it's horizontal bars instead of vertical chart. It also used to show variation in value over time. This type of chart also allows to compare the values, right? It means bar chart is same as the column chart, but the values are placed in the horizontal manner, right? You can see here values has been placed horizontally, right? And all the properties of the bar chart is same as the column chart. This is also used for comparisons of values over the time and so on, but its values in the column chart are shown on in the form of vertical bars, but here the values are shown in the form of horizontal bars, right? So bar chart and the column chart are same, but the values are represented on different axes. In the column chart values are shown vertically, while in the bar chart where values are shown horizontally, right? Now next chart you can see here is pie chart, right? This is very interesting and very good chart. And here a pie chart displays the contribution of each value to the total. It is very useful to display the information when you want to represent different parts of the whole or the percentage of total. It means this chart, if some work has been done, then complete task is considered, complete data is considered as whole, and each and every component of the something is represented by percentage, right? So here this is used to show the contribution of some data, contribution of some entity. So when we need to represent the data in such form, the pie chart is used, right? Here each and every portion shows the percentage of the data which contributes to the whole data, right? Whole accumulation of the data. So this is one of the very important chart which is present in the MS Excel, right? And now we see the next chart. Next chart is line chart. As the name itself shows that in this data is represented by a line, right? Here a line chart shows the trend of variation in data over a time using a line. It displays a series of points that are connected over a time. You can see here that this is a line and this shows the fluctuations, increase or decrease in the values. And here this is the as we know that the line is the series of dots. So here there are many points and each are connected with lines. So in this type of the chart, the variation over the time is shown by a straight line, by line. In this type of the chart, the variation over the time is shown by a line, right? Now our next chart is area chart. Area chart, as its name represents, that in this type of the chart, area, the value is represented by area, right? Here you can see here the colored portion of the chart. This is the area chart, and here the colored portion which has been colored with blue color shows some specific area. So here some values are represented by area. Area charts are similar to the line charts. Line charts, except the areas under the lines are filled in. It can be used to plot the change over time and draw attention to the total value across a trend, thus showing the relationship of parts to a whole. It means this is similar to the line chart, but here the lower values, here the value under the line chart is colored, right? So when we draw a line chart and we color the lower area, then this becomes the area chart, and this show the amount of the variation or the total value across the trend, right? And generally this is used to focus on the values uh, in different fluctuations, different time, right? So lines here, this is the area chart. Now we see the next chart, which is XY scatter chart, right? And here the XY condition or coordinates are marked with a dot, right? And by using these dots we compare the position of the values. Now you can see here XY chart, XY scatter chart. Scatter charts are typically used for and showing and comparing numerical values like scientific, statistical, and engineering data. It combines X and Y values into single data points and shows them in irregular intervals of cluster, right? In this coordinates, X and Y coordinates are shown with the help of point, and this shows the value. And this type of the chart is used in scientific works, engineering work, and statistical analysis, right? The points in this, the data or value is shown by the points, and this shows the clusters of the data which are distributed irregularly over the area, right? Plot area. Now this is the XY chart. Our next chart is radar chart. Here it looks like a radar, that is why we name it the radar chart. Here you can see there are many axes, and each data is represented along this axis, right? That is why it looks like a web or radar, and by its expression or representation it looks like radar. That is why its name radar has been given, right? So what has been written here? A radar chart is called a spider star chart. It plots the values of each category along the separate axis that start in the center of the chart and ends on the outer edge. Here we have already discussed here. This is the center of chart, and many axes start which are passing towards the outside, which are connected to the outside, and here on these axes the data is plotted, right? And it looks like a web, like a radar, like a spider web. So the name of this chart is given as radar chart, right? Many names are there for this chart, but radar chart is very famous. Radar chart is very famous. Now we take the another chart, which is stock chart. Stock chart is often used to illustrate the fluctuation of a stock prices. However, it can also be used for scientific data. So here you can see, here this is stock chart and this is used to show the fluctuation in the stock, right? This is also used in the scientific works, right? Now our next chart is combo chart. Combo stands for combination. It means this is the combination of column chart and line chart, right? So let us see. Combo chart are the combination of column and line chart. It is also possible to display one or more data series on secondary vertical value axis. The scale of the secondary vertical axis is shown the values associated with data series. Right here, it means you can see here. Generally, you should know that the combo chart is the combination of bar chart, bars, and line chart. Right. So this is one of the most important things, most important chart where comparison is done, right? Now our next chart is bubble chart. Bubble chart is similar to the XY scatter chart, but here it's the thickness of the dots determines the third dimension here. So here some variation or some other specification. So here let us see, this is similar to the XY scatter chart, but is different in the terms of its thickness. So let us see bubble chart. It is basically a variation of XY scatter plot. Just like XY scatter plot, bubble charts show the correlation between the two sets of data. The difference is the addition of third dimension that is represented by the size of each bubble in the chart. It means what? It is just like the XY scatter chart, and this shows the relation between the correlation between the data and correlation between the data, and here we can specify the data using a third dimension of the property, which can be represented by the thickness or the we can say the size of the dot. So it is just like the XY scatter chart. This is the variation of XY scatter chart, and it has variation that the dot size are different, and we can show the we can use the size for representing any third dimension, right? Any third property, and this is used to show the correlation between the two sets of data. So this is the bubble chart. These are the properties of bubble chart. Now here we have studied many type of the charts which are available in the Excel. This is all about this video. In the next video we will discuss about creating the charts in Excel, right?